Hey, how's it going, viewers? This is the Beasty FPV X frame designed by Rotor Frames. I also had the privilege of working with Bogdan, the creator of Tanky Drones, to help work out some aspects of this drone and to make it what it is. This is a 210 class frame that is designed to run 5-inch props. Now, the frame can definitely spin 2204 to 2206 motors, 20 to 30 amp ESCs, and can run a 4S to 5S on either the top or the bottom. Now, if you're running your 4 or 5S on the top frame, unfortunately, you're probably not going to have enough room to run your HD camera, but that gives you the option to run it on the bottom. But if you do run your GoPro, you will have offset straps or offset cutouts for your straps so that you can actually center your GoPro onto the frame without having to offset your GoPro. Just strap it down. There are cutouts for the Velcro strap here, and there are VTX cutouts and zip tie cutouts to tie down your VTX. And there's also a cutout for your SMA connector there. Talk about the side plate a little bit. I really like the side plate and the way we designed it. It looks really cool. Plus, it serves a really good purpose because on a front collision, it'll actually prevent the pod from crushing down on itself. So it adds a lot of strength, and it also is where you would mount your FPV cam, especially the Foxeer S117 Foxeer FPV cam will fit right into the cutouts where you screw it down. Now, to talk about the arms come in pairs, so there's a set of fronts and set of rears. The way those are secured to the frame is by 4 screws that go through a lock plate, which lock the arms together, and then those screws go through the bottom plate and then secure into the PDB and flight controller rack. With the frames that are going out, they will be equipped with metal standoffs so that there is no worrying about whether those screws are going to come through those nylon or metal standoffs at any given time or when on collision. So the whole bottom side of this frame is 3 millimeters, and you have these sides that are 1.5 mil, and then you have the top plate that's also 1.5 mil. So it's a pretty strong frame overall. So the cool thing about these arms being in pairs, unfortunately if you break one, you'll have to replace the other one, but they're a lot stronger together. So if you do break one, let's say for example, if you break the front arm, you'll only have to do these 2 screws up front, which will obviously undo from the standoffs connecting the PDB and the flight controller, but the whole front arm just slides out as one piece. You slide another one in, you screw it back down, and you're back in the air after you've tightened down all your motors and you've put your ECUs back on. So it's really simple design, and it's really tough. The arms were designed to protect the motor on the sides or a side collision, so they don't completely like are flush with the motor. So there is about 1 to 2 millimeters on each side to protect the motors from a crash. I mean, not like an extreme crash, but just a little bump here and there. But the way we designed the arm was to narrow out more towards the frame so that you will actually get more of a performance out of your motors, and you'll have more of a thrust column. Again, 20 to 30 amp ESCs will mount to this arm. As you can tell, these are 20 amp little Bs, and they do have some protection on both sides. I think the 30 amps are a little bit bigger, but you'll still be able to protect them a little bit, and they'll sit nicely and flush. So let's talk about the way the arms are designed as far as durability. Obviously, you can tell that the arms are a little bit narrower to the center of the frame or to the pod, and what that does is that adds flexibility because the other frames have they have pretty big arms, depending on what model you get or who you go with or who built it. They usually are the same width from the motor to the frame, but the way this is designed is to flex on impact. So for example, if I just bend this, that's a pretty big flex, and I'm not snapping anything. And as you can tell, it's not, it's a little blurry, but as you can tell, it's actually not even budging the lock plate or the bottom plate at all. So it's very durable and very tough. All right, so I hope you guys like what you saw. Beasty is definitely a beast. I took it out the other day and I just had an absolute blast flying it. I didn't have enough lipos to keep going. I was kind of disappointed. But this frame is going on eBay for $30 free of shipping, and there is also replaceable parts. If you guys purchase one and do happen to break something, you can always buy an arm or top player or bottom player, etc. There's parts on there, but I seriously doubt you guys are going to be breaking anything that soon. But if you do have any questions or you want to see more pictures of just the frame, my Instagram name is rotor_ace_fpv. Definitely go on that page, take a look at some pictures. If you want to follow, because I will be doing some more updates. Again, this isn't going to be the last Beastie. There will be improvements because there's always improvements to make on something. So go ahead and follow my page if you like. And happy flying, everybody.